Hi there, this is Zahid Haq, and welcome to my critical assignment 562. Okay, so for the health and movement assessment I used with my client Andrew, um, the tools I used for the assessment. Um, we assessed Andrew using a functional movement screen, or FMS, to evaluate his movement patterns and to identify compensatory movements. This included the spinal extension and flexion clearing tests, which checked his spinal health, and a lifestyle assessment, which reviewed his daily activities, his diet, his alcohol consumption, and physical activity levels. The specific movement faults that were discovered were that Andrew showed lower body stability and flexibility challenges, especially in his hamstrings and lower back. He had moderate core and upper body strength, and he had issues with core coordination and stabilization. In regards to his health assessment results and interventions for his lower body stability, we recommended hamstring stretches and yoga to improve core and upper body strength. We suggested planks, bench presses, and pull-ups. For core coordination, we focused on rotational movements and advanced planks. His spinal health was good, so we advised maintaining flexibility with yoga and targeted stretches. His influence on the influence on program design. His Andrew's exercise program was tailored to specific challenges and included regular re-evaluations for continuous improvement. We adopted a holistic approach, collaborating with dietitians and behavioral health specialists, and emphasized education on balanced diet, reducing alcohol consumptions, and regular physical activity. The technology and monitoring tools, such as your Apple Watch, help track his activity and dietary intake. Also made sure that Andrew was actively involved in planning and being engaged in this recommendations, and made sure that I was there to motivate him through this. The conclusion from this is that we integrated a movement analysis with his lifestyle assessments. We also developed a comprehensive plan to improve Andrew's well-being, and this plan targeted his physical limitations and aimed to foster his long-term health improvements through education, lifestyle changes, and continuous engagement. Right. So, in regards to warming up before exercise, obviously it's essential just for the general adult population. It prepares the body and reduces injury risk and enhances workout effectiveness. We started off with light aerobic activities, such as going on a spin cycle between 5 to 10 minutes. This raises the heart rate and increases blood flow to the muscles, and it also prepares the cardiovascular system for exercise. Next, I recommend, and this is what I used on Andrew, is that he incorporate dynamic exercises like leg swings, arm circles, and general stretches. They boost mobility and flexibility, and we chose exercises that mimic the movements in his main workout. In regards to preparing for a run, or including a brisk walk or light jogging, the warm-up usually should invigorate but not exhaust Andrew or any client to where they cannot work out. So typically the warm-up should last between 5 to 10 minutes. My recommendation is obviously to listen to your body and adjust as needed, and to consider your own fitness levels and any pre-existing conditions that a client may have. So this helps reduce muscle soreness and injuries. Static stretching, I'm not a big advocate for, but it usually involves a stretch lasting between 15 to 60 seconds. It does aim to lengthen and relax muscles. Personally, I recommend doing this after your workout because it can temporarily reduce the strength and power. So again, I'd suggest avoiding static stretching before activities, mainly because of this. However, I am a big advocate for dynamic stretching, which includes active movements. So these enhance your blood flow and muscle temperature. They improve muscle elasticity and efficiency. And unlike static stretching, dynamic stretching does not reduce muscular strength or power. It is preferred for warm-ups to prepare muscle for physical exertion. Athletes in strength and power sports avoid static stretching before routines, mainly because it can decrease the ability to produce maximal force. They tend to opt for dynamic stretching to ensure optimal muscle preparation. So incorporating these warm-up elements for effective workouts is a safe exercise preparation. Here we can see the warm-up and dynamic stretching, the examples that I've given, such as the walking lunges, hip circles, leg swings for your lower body, ankle circles, and so forth. In regards to Andrew's workout week, Andrew's goal and plan was to increase his machine chest press strength from 165 pounds to 200 pounds in 6 weeks. His focus was muscular strength. Because Andrew hasn't worked out consistently for a number of years, I did put him back at a training level of beginner, and I chose an upper lower body split for him, done over 4 days. Right, so in regards to the periodization and his exercise selection, based on his FMS results, so his deep squat, we gave him a 2, he did have limitations in his ankle mobility and hip stability. His hurdle step, I gave him a 2. He had challenges in leg strength, hip mobility, and balance. His inline lunge, he had issues with balance and low ability, stability, so I gave him a 2 for that. Shoulder mobility, again a number 2. He had room for improvement in flexibility and range of motion. In regards to his active straight leg raise, also gave him a 2, which is moderate. His moderate hamstring and lower back flexibility. His trunk flexibility, trunk stability and push-up, gave him a 2. His moderate core and upper body strength, well moderate. And the rotary stability had challenges in his core coordination and stability. So in regards to his exercise recommendation, and together with the fact that that Andrew is suffering from a condition called anophasia, we went for machines. I recommended machines just mainly because it takes the exertion away from his core and his abs. So for the upper body, suggested the machine chest press, lat pull down, lat cable pull down. Instead of doing a dumbbell shoulder press, I did recommend him doing a machine shoulder press. So these exercises that were there, they will help build strength and improve his muscle balance. For the lower body, ideal recommendation was squats, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, and lunges. However, due to the fact that after doing his FMS, we did find out that due to his condition of the anophasia, we went for more machine, so machine leg press. The Romanian deadlifts were a challenge for him for obvious reasons, and so were the lunges. So we went for more the leg extensions, leg curls, seated leg curls, anything where there wasn't any exertion on his abdominals, and he wasn't going to obviously injure himself further. Additionally to this, he does live a sedentary lifestyle, and his work is pretty much office based, where he's on his we're sitting down for like 8 to 9 hours a day. So again, the exercise selections I selected were there to work around his sedentary lifestyle, improve his form, such a thing, and correct his execution of compound movements, the joint supports, and his strength and stability. So on upper body day one, we went for the machine chest press, lat pull down, machine shoulder press, dumbbell bicep curls, cross cable extensions for the triceps. On the lower body day one, we went for calf raises, squats, leg press. I did recommend Romanian deadlifts, however, we did take that out due to his condition, and we went for a machine leg press with that one. On upper body 2, we're using the incline machine chest press. Bent over, I did recommend bent over rows, however, we took that out again due to his anal fascia condition. Lateral raises, hammer curls, cross cable triceps extensions. And for lower body 2, we went for the seated hamstring curls, deadlifts, lunges, leg extensions. Compensated, took out the deadlifts and lunges, and we went for machine leg presses instead. So the rationale for the machine weights: one, obviously Andrew being beginner level, the safe and controlled, the machine weights provide a safe and controlled environment for someone of Andrew's level, which is a beginner level. He did have a previous shoulder injury, so he does have the stability and support from the machines, and due to his sedentary lifestyle, the gradual strengthening without excessive joint stress, that's when the machines come into it. Again, the exercise relation to the goals, and that this breaks down his upper and lower body machine weights and the summary there. So on upper body 1, we start with the machine chest press as a primary compound movement, and this exercise engages the pectorals, the triceps, and anterior deltoids, improving his core stability and upper body strength, as per Lehman 2005. Following up with a lat pull down, which targeted the major back muscle, which targets the major back muscles and enhances shoulder mobility and upper body strength, as per Fisher et al. Next, the machine shoulder press, which focuses on the deltoids and triceps, stabilizing the shoulders and boosting upper body strength, as per Saterbacken et al. 2011. And we finish off with the dumbbell bicep curls and the cross cable extensions for isolation exercises aimed at hypertrophy and comprehensive arm development. On lower body day 1, we begin with calf raises to activate and warm up the lower leg muscles, and this improves the muscle imbalances and improves explosive movements. Follow up with the squats, or in Andrew's case we did the leg press, which is another major compound movement engaging the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and the calves. And this promotes overall body, lower body strength and stability. Next, we performed a leg, another variation on leg press. So we went higher to help him with the glutes on the leg press, and we put his feet positioned lower on the leg press, so we activated the quads. We were supposed to end with the Romanian deadlifts, which would have targeted the posterior chain muscles, including the hamstring and glutes. as per Forrest et al. On upper body day 2, we start with the incline machine chest press, another primary compound movement for the chest to ensure maximum strength and energy. We're supposed to follow up with the bent over rows to target the back, which balance the push-pull dynamic and ensuring comprehensive upper body strength, as per Lehman, 2005. Next, we went to lateral raises to isolate and hypertrophy the deltoids and enhancing shoulder strength and stability. And we preceded that with the hammer curls to pre-fatigue the biceps, promoting balance and arm development. We finished that off with the cross-cable tricep extensions to fatigue and develop the triceps, which is essential for your pushing strength. Lower body day 2, we start with the seated hamstring curls to activate and warm up the hamstrings, followed with the deadlifts and a major compound, which is a major compound lift, engaging the entire posterior chain and core, promoting overall strength. Next, we would have performed the lunges to perform the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes to promote a balanced lower body strength and stability, and end with leg extensions to isolate and thoroughly fatigue the quadriceps, ensuring comprehensive lower body development. So in summary, the plan was to be strategically exercise order to prioritize the compound movements that require significant energy and focus. The calf raises were there to improve muscle activation, and we use that at the beginning of the exercise on lower bodies to balance development, enhance performance, and to increase better circulation and increase stability. The program ensured balanced muscle development, reducing injury risk by targeting both anterior and posterior muscle groups. The exercises were selected based on peer-reviewed studies as shown and ensured effectiveness in strength and stability gains. Obviously, after this, we discovered Andrew's condition of his anal fissure, which definitely limited some of the exercises that were prescribed to him. So the key variables here are frequency, intensity, and volume. With Andrew being a beginner status and returning after years of inactivity, the optimal frequency for him is 4 days per week with an upper-lower body split. The frequency provides sufficient stimulus for muscle growth and allows adequate rest and recovery. The research that supports this training, sports training each muscle group twice per week for optimal hypertrophy and strength gains as per Schoenfeld, Ogden, and Krieger. The exercise intensity, the goal is to increase Andrew's muscular strength, such as increasing his machine chest press from 165 pounds to 200 pounds in 6 weeks. We started him off at 70 to 75% of his 1 rep max for compound exercises and progressively increased his intensity. This approach is effective for developing strength in beginners and minimizes the risk of injury, which is crucial given his previous shoulder injury. A gradual increase towards 85% of his 1 rep max will further challenge his muscles. Exercise volume is calculated as sets times reps times weight. The recommended volume for Andrew is 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 repetitions per exercise. This balance of intensity and volume promotes both strength and muscle hypertrophy as per Schoenfeld. It provides adequate workload for muscle stimulation while ensuring manageable fatigue levels for recovery and adherence. The program design, Andrew should follow a 4-day per week training schedule with an upper and lower body split. The upper body exercises include machine chest press, lat pull down, machine shoulder press, dumbbell bicep curls, and cross cable extensions. The lower body exercises include the squats, deadlift, Romanian deadlifts, lunges, leg press, calf raises, seated hamstring curls, and leg extensions. So in summary, the frequency each muscle group is worked twice a week. Intensity starting off at 70 to 75% of his one rep max, gradually increasing to 85% of his one rep max. The volume are 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps per exercise. So the research-based approach maximizes muscle growth and strength gains as per Schoenfeld, Ogden, and Krieger 2016. It ensures safety and effectiveness, and considering Andrew's long-term absence from physical activity and previous injuries, the goal is to safely and effectively increase muscular strength, particularly in machine chest press. This structured and progressive plan is designed to help Andrew achieve his fitness goals while addressing his current fitness level, previous shoulder injury, and impact of a sedentary lifestyle on his knee joints. So the summary of exercise programming for Andrew and his key variables, frequency. The objective is that each muscle group is worked twice a week. The approach is 4 days per week with an upper-lower body split. The intensity is 70 to 75% of 1 rep max for compound exercises. The progression is gradually increasing to 85% of his 1 rep max. The volume structure is 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps per exercise. The research-based approach supports to maximize the muscle growth and strength gains, training frequency and split maximize hypertrophy and strength gains as per Schoenfeld, Ogden, and Krieger 2016 as mentioned, and to ensure safety and effectiveness, suitable intensity range and volume for developing strength in beginners as per Garber et al. 2011, and considerations of Andrew's long-term absence from physical activities and previous injuries. Again, just repeating, the structured and research-based exercise program is designed purely for safety and effectively increase Andrew's muscular strength while addressing his current fitness level and physical conditions. To increase for the next few weeks is intensity. Andrew's intensity was starting off at 70 to 75% of his 1 rep max, and we're increasing the weight by 2.5% to 5% every 1 to 2 weeks. So, for example, starting a machine chest press 124 pounds, which was 75% of 165. So in week 2, we did increase that to 130 pounds, and we continue to incrementally increase to ensure his muscles are continuously challenged. The volume initially we started performing 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps per week. In the second and third week, we maintained the volume at 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. In weeks 4 to 5, we'll be increasing the volume to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. In weeks 6 to 7, we're going to adjust the volume to 3 sets of 10 to 12. And in week 8, we're going to peak out with 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. So the intermix higher volume weeks with lower volume weeks to allow recovery and prevent workout is supported by Schoenfeld 2010. The exercise variation to prevent plateaus and maintain engagement, change exercises, basically to prevent plateau and maintain engagement. We'll be changing up the exercises. So, for example, going from incline chest presses instead of flat machine chest presses, and we'll alter the exercise order and incorporate different equipment. In weeks 4 to 5, we will be introducing slight variations like incline machine chest press and weighted lunges. So the sample progression plan for weeks 2 to 8. In weeks 2 to 3, we'll be increasing intensity by 2.5% or 5%, which is what we did already for all compound exercises, and maintain a volume of 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. in weeks 4 to 5, which we're currently at, we increased the volume to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and we introduced exercise variations such as incline machine chest press and incline cable chest press. Weeks 6 to 7, we're going to increase intensity again from 2.5% to 5%, and adjust the volume to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps to increase the workload without overly fatiguing the muscles. And at week 8, we're going to peak out by increasing another additional 2.5% to 5% increase, and perform 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps to maximize your strength gains. So in regards to the non-traditional named exercise that I've put in my work, the cross cable tricep extension. So we target muscles, obviously the triceps, and it targets all 3 heads. So that's buccali, long head, lateral head, and the medial head. So in regards to the triceps, not sure if I can show in this video. The cross cable extension, which is one of my favorite exercises, it hits all 3 heads of the tricep without having to do 3-4 different exercises to hit that. The benefits are the comprehensive activation, again, engages all 3 heads of the triceps for balanced muscle development and strength. There's constant tension because of the cables throughout the entire range of motions, and promotes greater muscle hypertrophy. There's a controlled movement which the cables allow for, and reducing the risk of injury and maintaining greater form. It offers an extended range of motion compared to traditional tricep exercises, and enhances muscle elongation and contraction. So the execution is set up the pulleys, so you position the pulleys on the cable machine at the highest setting. You attach a handle to each pulley, and as you stand in the middle of the cable machine, you grab the handles with the overhand grip, and you extend your arms to the sides of your body so you form a T shape. The movement, you keep your upper body stationary, elbows slightly bent. Push your handles down and across your body until your arms are fully extended, and you hold that contraction for a moment and then slowly return to the starting position. Okay, so the consistent muscle engagement throughout the exercise is essential for maximizing hypertrophy and strength gains in the triceps. This exercise is particularly beneficial for those looking to enhance their arm aesthetics and functionality while minimizing the risk of injury. I think I could show it better if I just turn off the there. Okay. It is suitable for individuals of carrying fitness levels, including for beginners and those that are recovering from injuries. Okay. Here are the links for the extremities that are fixed with Andrew. We have the lower body and upper body. For the lower body, we did a goblet squat, and for the upper body, we did the incline dumbbell press. Right. So, in regards to application and faith integration, the knowledge that I gained from this course is that it's instrumental for opening a holistic wellness center with my wife. The key applications or the key areas of applications are the assessment process. So to implement a comprehensive assessment tool like an FMS, which I've never used before, but I definitely found this to be a great tool, although not a complete tool, and obviously it's a complementary tool to other tools that I could use. But it definitely helps create a personalized wellness program. Enhances skills in advanced assessment techniques, steps to improve. Definitely engage in continuous education through workshops and certifications. Practice and refine assessment skills through hands-on experience in our wellness center. The periodization and planning application definitely aims to design an effective periodized training program to ensure clients progress safely and efficiently towards their own individual wellness goal. And the improvement areas of mastering periodization for diverse populations, including those with chronic conditions. Like I said, one of my reasons for joining this course was to help people like my dad, who has Parkinsonism and multiple muscular system atrophy. Steps to improve: study current research and best practices in periodization. One thing I've realized and I've noticed in this industry, that there's always something new as more research is coming out and more technology is coming out, and definitely to stay in touch and just constant research, and whether it's through social media influencers and just pure education, and to collaborate with experienced professionals for insights and practical knowledge. Technique and coaching, definitely to aim to provide precise coaching to improve clients' exercise techniques, preventing injuries and enhancing performance. Areas to improve: enhancing communication and motivational skills to better support and inspire clients. Attend workshops and motivational interviewing and client communication. Definitely the biggest thing that we can get is to get feedback from clients and mentors who continuously improve coaching methods. In regards to Christ-likeness to clients, definitely being a wellness center that it's going to be holistic. We want to embody Christ-like qualities, and obviously from a personal point of view, my wife being Christian, my dad, and myself being Muslim, we want to integrate both these qualities so they can have a profound impact on our clients. In regards to Christian practices, and these are supported by biblical references. Peter 3:8, finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. So show genuine care and empathy towards clients' health concerns, understanding their struggles and offering support without judgment. Obviously, Jesus being the ultimate servant leader, so that definitely comes into play. And as referenced by Mark 10:45, for even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. So approach our roles as servant leaders, prioritizing the well-being of clients and striving to meet their needs selflessly and humbly. Encouragement and hope. Thessalonians 5:11, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. So the application of this is to provide clients with encouragement and hope, celebrating their progress and motivating them to achieve their goals, fostering a positive and uplifting environment. So the patterns of Christ's interaction with people, Christ's interactions with people provided valuable lessons for our holistic, or the future of our holistic wellness center, as Jesus addressed both physical and spiritual needs, showing the importance of a holistic approach to health, focus on the overall well-being of clients, considering the mental, emotional, and spiritual health alongside physical fitness. Personalized care. Jesus often provided personalized care, understanding the unique needs of each individual. Tailor wellness programs to meet the specific needs and goals of each client, and ensuring personalized and effective interventions. Jesus also empowered individuals, encouraged them to have faith and take steps towards healing. So we aim to encourage clients to believe in their own abilities and to achieve their health goals, and provide them with tools and support to do so. So by integrating these principles into a holistic wellness center, we can create a supportive and transformative environment for clients. Islamically, our Prophet Muhammad, some interactions with people, they provided, his lessons provided valuable lessons for the future of our holistic wellness center. The Prophet addressed both physical and spiritual needs, showing the importance of holistic approach to health by focusing on overall well-being of clients, considering the mental, emotional, and spiritual health alongside the physical fitness. Again, the Prophet also often provided personalized care to understand the unique needs of each individual, tailor wellness. He, like Jesus Christ, tailor wellness programs to meet the specific needs and goals of each client, and to empower individuals, to encourage them to have faith and take steps towards healing. So as you can see, both faiths, obviously for obvious reasons, they interlink with each other. And obviously my personal belief is that we're only borrowing our bodies from the Almighty, so it's our duty and care to take care of it, take care of our bodies, because we do have to give them back. But yeah, anyway, so that is my presentation. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch it. Thank you.